Alrighty, g'day everyone and welcome. Hope everyone is well. Alrighty, g'day everyone and welcome. Hope everyone is well. G'day Hassan, Alistair, Rowena. Alright, let's jump in, folks. Don't forget to familiarise yourself with the standard disclaimer. Everything is for educational purposes and you are responsible for your decisions. Alrighty, so markets are still digesting the CPI numbers, folks. So let's have a look at the S&P 500. So you can see we've just got a narrow range bar here. So the big move down. Are we going to get a pullback up into this and continuation until we kind of wipe out this low here? Kind of no man's land. This almost does imply move, but I'm not going to preempt it. These big moves, as we know, often. Right, there's a pattern called a three-line strike. Right, I'll show you one day, but what it does, it wipes out three of the closes. And what it kind of says is that, we've got an up move. It's usually the end of a trend. We've got three bars up, and one bar takes out all of them. So in other words, rather than do a shallow pullback, and then we go, it does it all in one go. So it's actually a continuation pattern. So there we go. We learn something new every day, don't we? We will see though, in this instance, this is nasty. But, this here, I'm still just looking at it to try and work it out. I've got no clues yet to what it is. But we do see the classic shakeout momentum. Of an accumulation. So some of you will know this as a spring. So what we want to see is this jump the creek, momentum in here, and then the first pullback is usually a good one to get on. So this can be that, absolutely. Diverging through the low. Right around where it shook out. There's high volume in here. Interesting. The jury's kind of out a little bit, but kind of some line in the sand there. So important to do that with your analysis, isn't it? If it does this, then I do this. VIX. Just sitting in this, just tag this high, it's just sitting there. So it could get these flick from risk on, risk off. So just be a little bit careful, folks. Now's not the time to be kind of loading in dollar index. So we've got to move through here. So this is already uptrending. So this looks more like a continuation. I want to see a break through the high and a close. Same with the euro. Do we have price acceptance on the daily? Yeah, look, probably. So now we've got the push. We're back below the declining 20. We're sitting right at the lows. So if you're brave, right, so put your fibs high to low here. You saw how I just did it. All right, throw this through the 61. So the only thing holding it from a technical perspective is this, which is a 78 as well. I know that's a little hard to see, but it is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. So we've got a little bit of a classic sort of corrective look here, isn't it? down. So look, this is worth shorter term traders looking for some sort of breakout through here or a pullback. This could be worth looking for that. A bit of a tech level there. They're 20 pips away. So that could be okay. Well, so it's holding the 8, holding the short-term moving average. It's the first pullback to it. So often you'll get a couple, and then we get the bigger one back to the 20. A few of you know that. I'm not going to include it, but that's what I'm looking at on the short term. Okay, so what is it that I actually see that is half okay? Excuse me. Okay, Aussie, New Zealand. We spoke about this yesterday. Let's pull back through here. Thank you, Alistair. Looking for the cut with handle. So you see we've got a doji here. So watching this out of this pullback, out of this as well. There was another setup there. So there's your ABC. So we tag the resistance pulled back. Here's the 20. So there's your A, oops, B, C there, entry there, stop here. Well, your first profit target should have been, regardless of reward to risk, should have been around the high. Anyone get that one? No. Am I coming through or no? The same? Yeah. I thought I was still muted from when I sneezed. So that was your entry. Classic ABC. Those of you that are new or haven't been here before, there it is there. So this is the setup. A, B, C. Entry is through B if it's a tight pattern, which it is there. If it's a wider pattern, bigger wider pattern on the daily, you want to see a little bit of a consolidation at B. Here it's not needed. So this is a pretty classic pattern in here. That was worth an attempt. So now what we want to see, so you can see, and we got the cut with handle. So if you haven't got in this, look for another setup through here. Or if we pop, you've got no choice but to look for the pullback. So this is good. If you did take the entry through here, and the original stop here, you can bring it up under this swing now. Or under this bar. This shouldn't take out this bar. So bearish engulfing against a doji, that's a good combination as well. Anyone know what that is? Anyone know the name of that one? Anyone know what I call that? New Zealand yen. Spoke about New Zealand a while ago in regard to tackling this high, which it did. Spent all this time in this range. Now it's popped. It's pulled back to the 20 period moving average on the daily. Daily trend is up. The 4 hour though is down, so that's a bit of an issue. So really, unfortunately, with this, there's the swing. Fortunately, with this, we're going to have to wait for kind of strength through here and something in here with the 20 period like this. G'day, Justin. All right, so that's worth watching and waiting. Daily's good. G'day, Woody. BNLF. Okay, so if dollar can continue to move, these are the dollar pairs that are looking okay. Dollar Chinese 1. Weekly's up. A little bit of resistance here, but it is what it is. Right. Shooting star. Right, now if we take out the high of this is bullish. This is a bullish pattern. Right, so that's actually called the smash day. Look at the daily. Right, so we've actually got the pullback. We've got a nice bullish bar. We've got a pause bar. So this pattern in itself is an igniting pattern. So it's coming after a pullback. So this is what we want to see. Nice wide range bar. The entry is actually through the high. Right, with your stop, usually you stop about 61% through here. Now, the reason being too, sometimes it can fake out and then we get another narrow range day and then it goes. Hello. Right, so that's what I like about that one. Now, with the 4 hour, so you can see it's right at resistance. So you can see we had an anchor break, another anchor break, so we're back up trending. And this is that wide range bar, and here is just our there's our swing in there. All right, so it's actually already kind of triggered on a 4 hour. The first tag of the 8 period, we've got a reasonable air gap here. It's not too extended. So you see the look through here. It's very similar to this. Right, here's where it kind of gets a bit bloated, let's call it. Right, so that's not bad. Or you can wait for the high. Excuse me. So the 60-minute. Give it a nice little base through here. So it's just popped that now. So that was our A, B, C on the 4 hour. So we've popped that with a little bit of volume. So that's worthwhile. Here's the 20. So if you do take this one, stop can be there, or there. Take them. Watch how it behaves at the high. Dollar Chinese 1, dollar Swedish krona. Very similar look. So couldn't break the daily anchor, back through. So we're back above the 20 and the 20 is rising. So we've got our cradle pattern here, got the shakeout on news. So it'll be through the 61, I would imagine. Yep. So there's the previous head and shoulders that worked well. Look. Same thing. Get that high momentum. So You may even want to wait for a secondary entry with this one. It's not clean, but it's up to you. You might say no, I'm happy with that. Stop under here. Right, adapt the analysis to suit your setups that you prefer. Dollar Singapore, very similar look. Same wide range bar, bounces off the 20. Got resistance there. Got the inside bar, so the pause day. Same thing there, break of the high. So the 4 hour has actually given us already A, B, shallow C, so it's already triggered. One moment, folks. Sorry about that. Finally had COVID about a month ago. And I've still got that tickly throat. So dollar Swedish. Singapore, rather. So the one from the other day too, dollar Thai baht. So a very similar look here. So this has already moved. It's getting a little close, but pushed. So first kind of pull back to the short-term moving average. So I would expect to see 1, maybe 2, and then the bigger pullback to the 20. If you found an entry, just be wary of the two highs. We've got layered resistance here. So I don't know whether anyone found something in there. It's a little unusual. So there was the shakeout on the news. So there's our swing. So it was kind of a little bit sort of funky, but on the 60-minute, there's the anchor. Sorry, the anchor to this downtrend. So, break through there. So you can see it pause there and then it's through. So yeah, you could have taken something in there. I didn't find anything I liked. Keep that on your list though. It's maybe gotten a little far away now. So if you're not already in it, it's probably, I wouldn't put it on your list. Okay, counter trend long, dollar Swiss franc we spoke about. It's getting a bit near on the daily though. It's getting a bit near the short-term moving average where it might pause. So you can see it just milled around in here. We did say yesterday, just be careful this doesn't, get your stop out the way, doesn't shake out. That's exactly what it did. You might remember that through here. Remember this? We're looking at it there. So, it gave the shake lower, shake higher. Now it's just milling around. I'm still in this. I'm kind of somewhere here. Somewhere through here. Probably here. It's just a small profit. Dollar Swiss. So just be mindful of that one. Okay, copper. Copper's not bad. Downtrend on the weekly. It's a big distribution. Got the first pullback, got the second pullback. So the daily tried to change trend, and it's back down. We had the move through here, came back. Here's the 61. So it didn't close above. And notice here, it was the wick, the news wick. So here's the 20. Oh, it's still angled down. So I'm considering this as just a pullback. It's pretty deep, granted. When we look at the 4 hour, the anchor's actually here. So we're pausing at it. Do we have price acceptance? Probably just. Let's try to move. So this is worth looking for. Here's the 20. Maybe another push and then a break lower. So you might want to consider an entry there. This is worth looking for shorts. Got a whole build up of supply here that's probably resting orders back in here. So look out for some shorts on that one. If you can trade that. Does have opens and closes, so just be careful of that. The cryptos, I'm not really seeing anything. We've got the big bar again, so just waiting for this to play out. So some of these overextended moves. Why have I got CAD yen? So they gave their moves and then they just paused. So is this a function of the yen? Probably, with the news. Why did I like this? Okay, so we've got the double top, break through the lows, the ABC here. Okay, so really looking for this down. Okay, that's what I liked. A little bit of strength here though, which is probably may negate it. Here's the anchor, the 60-minute anchor. Probably getting a little high. But if this does happen to start its move, there's the B. So watch what price does in there. But kind of clock is ticking here. So that mightn't. So there's a couple that have got very similar look. Yeah, okay. So Euro Yen's got a little bit more room. Well, so it's tested the short-term moving average. It's just pulling in. We're looking for a move back down here. Got a bit of a price void through here. You can see, what we've got through here. Got a lot that, a couple of areas I'd expect maybe to pause. We've got a little bit of room there. Been watching this for a little while, and these big moves are taking their time. It's a very similar look. Got the move, 4-hour anchor, got the hammer, A, B, C, looking for this to roll over. Very similar look. Of course, B being down here. So look for this to roll over through here. That's what I'm seeing with that one. But still a little bit stally price action, folks. So gold and silver. So gold's actually tested the low, and there's a 61 here. So this is the measured move that I did here. So A, B, C, and then there it is there. A, B, C. And then I've got OP here, so COP. And then I've got the objective point here. In other words, D here. So this one here is the 61.8 of AB leg, and this one here is the 100. All right, so they're the two areas I'm looking for. Interestingly, look, this hasn't been tested. I better just see it there in blue, but it just was tested today. But I'm watching this low, so a bit cautious with this, folks. When you look at silver, look, silver's strong. So we're getting this sort of a little bit of a difference, a little bit of a non-alignment, a bit of a divergence between gold and silver. So still want to see a bit of direction come out of the markets. So I think just play a little bit safe in the interim, folks. Couple of opportunities, but we're not bursting with opportunities. So let's see what we get, folks. All right, so thanks for your company. Be a little bit patient here, folks. So the psych response for today is patience. That's the psych word for today, patience, folks. All right, everyone, take care, trade safe, and have a great weekend. And I will see all of you next Tuesday. And don't forget the Android app. If you've got the Android app, it's been updated, so you'll need to reinstall. And then there'll be some news on the rest of the desktop version and the iOS version, hopefully next week. So, yeah. All right. Take care, folks, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.